Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we came back to the planet we're setting up for the new research facility and got to work on starting to manufacture our green research blocks. And we are first working on our quantum chips, which we expanded our processor production, and we are getting our plane filters produced. So cashmere crystals, titanium glass, that sort of thing. And so we're now actually ready to begin assembling the chips. So that's what we're gonna start working on. And there has been a game update since the last episode, which has improved the model and design of the mech, which, yeah, it definitely is improved. And it has some idle animations, and we can recolor it. Oh. Not sure where that is. But I think, like, is this the main color? Yes, that's the main color. Okay. With a nice blue. This was like white before, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with that on my own a little bit. I just wanted to see what that does. I'll leave it blue for now, 'cause why not? All right, and also that some of the planet generation types have been changed, but that will only affect new planets that we visit. So anything we haven't been to yet, and when we visit them, will be affected by the new generation system. So, yeah. Also, I've begun working on some research that I either didn't notice or is newly added. I'm not exactly sure. We have these research speed options, which use purple information matrices. So I'll just keep running those because we can burn those from our original planet, which is becoming increasingly irrelevant. You know, as it happens in these type of games, you know, those original bases become, you know, basically pointless once you replace it with much more efficient and productive facilities. So, we'll just burn off a lot of those research blocks from there and get to it. So, all right, next thing we need to do is we need to make quantum chips. We need them at a rate of 1 per second. So, we need 6 assembly machines. Yep. Piece of cake. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then we need to hook up these processors, which I messed up and tried to jump the gun a little bit on what kind of production we'd be doing. Hold on. We're actually going to need to be at level 2 until we get past there. Then we can drop to level 1 here, and then we can drop down to ground level or there. And do that. Excellent. Ooh, we have another tropic transition here, which we're going to be going through a few more of those. And you are making quantum chips. And if all goes according to plan, we should be able to fit 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, and I forgot to hook the outputs up. Oops, and I put the output in the wrong spot. Well, I mean, it works. It's just messy. That doesn't quite cover it, does it? Ooh. Well, let's move this one to there. That'll cover it. There we go. All right, quantum chips being produced. All right, graviton lenses are next. Oh boy. Okay. I think it makes the most sense to get the strange matter produced first. Okay, so deuterium, we should have that. Yeah, we have that. Iron, we have it. Yeah. So, particle containers. We need to make... electromagnetic turbines, right? Which means we're going to need to make electric motors and magnetic coils. Are we making magnetic coils anywhere? I believe we are. Yes. Here. All right, so let's start working out numbers. We're gonna need 1 per second graviton lenses, which means we're gonna need 1 per second strange matter, which means we are going to need 2 per second. 2 per second particle containers, which means we're going to need 4 per second electromagnetic turbines. 4 per second, right? Yes. Which means we are going to need 8 per second magnetic coils plus 8 per second electric motors, which is going to need another 8 per second magnetic coils, which means we need 16 per second magnetic coils, which means we need another 8. Another 8 of these. Okay, then. So 9 of those in total. All right. Let's see. It's one, two. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, if my counting is correct. It might not be. Oh well. All right, and then we'll need the output line, which would be here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost got it right. All right, well, let's go ahead and get these guys powered up. Oh, speaking of power, I did expand the power generation on this planet because we're kind of running a little short as we've expanded the facility. All right, research speed has been increased. Let's go ahead and work on the next one. All right, so now what we're going to need to do is we need to make electric motors at a rate of 8 per second, yes? We can make these at 4 per second. So that we can make these at 2 per second. So we can make these at 1 per second. Yes, okay. So 8 per second electric motors is going to need 8 per second gears. Yes. Which is going to need 8 assemblers to make gears. Simple enough. All right. We're on a new tropic, so things are not gonna quite line up. That's all right. We'll just reestablish a new pattern. Give me like a bunch more of these. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's see, how much iron is that going to consume? It's going to consume 8 per second iron, and we're going to need another 2 per second iron to make these. We're going to need another 2 per second iron, which is 12 per second iron. Okay, so what we need is to run another iron line down here, and then we'll just split it off as needed. And the easiest way to do that is going to be here. Let's see if I can make this work. Yeah, that's gonna work. Cool. You see, keep it on this level, and then we'll bring it up to 2 to get out of the way of these. Actually, we'll keep it at this altitude until we get around there, and then bring it down. Alright, so you're going to be iron bar. Did I hook up to the... I hooked up to the wrong one. Silly me. Oh, that's not that big of a deal. Whoa. No. Ah. Why did you do that? Okay. They changed this? Well, now I gotta go get rid of, get rid of these off the ends. Alright, grab a few warpers, it's not a big deal. In fact, I could probably use a few more warpers in there. There we go. Alright, so now we're making gears. Then we need to make 8 per second of these, which means we're going to need 16 assemblers. 3 inputs. All right. Oh, of course, this is going to be the easiest input to put in. That's 8. It is 2.5. So somewhere out to there. I'll sort it out when we actually get something out there. All right, so you are making electric motors. All right, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Done. Pretty close. Pretty close. Yep, and because we are pretty well squeezed together here, I'm going to have to make a line for the power poles. Oop, that's going to have to be a little bit further, a little bit closer together. Bingo. Of course, it just misses. Okay. There we go. Now we need, what, like 8 per second of those, right? Yeah. So, two sorters should work. Alright, and then our iron, which... What else is going to be needed? Magnets. Let's put the iron in on this line. Alright, that line is now primed. And then we need to grab magnets. Which, how many magnets are we going to need total? It was what, 16 per second, right? That's what I determined. 8. Yeah, 16 per second. Which a single line of magnets should be able to handle that. We're gonna need to make sure that that thing runs full, though. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna run at this level. Oh, we're out of building range. Run at this level to about that point. Then bring it down to... Oh, that was up, not down. There we go. Bring it down to there, and then we're going to need a splitter. It's going to need to have room on both sides. That'll work. All right. Electric motors. Beautiful. Now we need the electromagnetic turbines at a rate of 4 per second. Means we're going to need 8 assemblers. So 8 assemblers, right? Which is going to be half of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which we can use this as our template. Pretty sure that'll work. Oh, that's the wrong belt. Though, in theory, that belt will work. Alright, there's our research speed. And keep on going. As long as we can actually afford it. 4,000. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, they're spacing out a little bit. Okay. But we're gonna have to figure a new spacing. Seven and 8. Wait, that's only 3 inputs, or 2 inputs. Oops. Well... we'll just have a little bit of a gap there because that's the easiest adjustment to make. I'm curious. Will one of these fit in that gap? No, it won't. Alright, so you need... electromagnetic coils. And that's the only thing we need electromagnetic coils for, right? Because from here we're making these. Yeah, and then we don't need magnets anymore. Right. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking I was needing iron ingots, which we don't. That's alright. Alright, particle containers, which we now need to make at a rate of 4 per second. Right? Yeah, 4 per second particle containers to get 2 per second. It's a strange matter. To get... 2 per second graviton lenses. One per second, 1 per second. 2 per second. 2 per second. Did I miscalculate somewhere? Well, we're gonna make extra graviton lenses, it would seem. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I should be able to make 2 per second particle containers. Which will make 1 per second. Right, because we're making 4 per second of these. Which will make 2 per second particle containers, which will make 1 per second strange matter. No. My math is right. Just getting a little bit lost in the numbers here. Alright, so to make 2 per second particle containers, we will need 8. We'll need basically another one of these with the actual 3 inputs this time. And of course, we are going across another tropic line, so who knows where that's going to actually be. Let me just give that a little bit more room then. Because who knows how these things are going to lay out. No, let's put it there. All right, there we go. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's hook them up. And we're going to need copper. And we're going to need graphene. Graphene's easy, it's right here. Copper is all the way down here. I keep forgetting that I can actually set that up before I lay the line. All right. And I'm just going to finish building in those belts. And there we go. We got particle containers. Alright, so then that should allow us to make our 1 per second strange matter, but they're going to be made in particle colliders. How many? 8. How many can I make? 1! Alright, well, I think we're going to go ahead and stop here, because we're kind of at time. So, next episode, we'll get our strange matter made and particle colliders. And then with our strange matter, we can then make, well, we're going to need diamonds, and then we can make the graviton lenses, and then make the gravity matrices. And then we'll feed that into our box, and we're also going to feed that into a facility that will take them and turn them into warpers. So that's going to be the plan. And then we'll feed the warpers into a logistics station and make them available for everybody. All right. So far, so good. All right. We'll work on that for next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.